Right, welcome to Orzammer. And after this quick save disaster, let's do a real save here. Okay, I forgot everything which is going on here. Did we already tell Dagna? Wait, wasn't there? Oh, interesting, look at that. If you get too close from the angle to the shields, it vanishes. Curious. Oh gosh, so many. Dagna. There we have her. Let's stop there. Since, I mean, we actually completed her request. I looked it up. The dwarves have some. Nice. There we have her. Or here. There we have her. Hey, Dagna.
Hello. How can I? It's you. And it's been, well, quite
She's
a while.
so cheery.
Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
It's been way more than enough time for that, but hey. You can go to the circle to live alongside the tranquil. Bess and John Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since Ferelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
Aww. Not really. The mages need every ally they can get.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe
Running
I'll
away.
see you there.
It's so cool that you meet her in Inquisition. I really like that. I also really liked her quest. Dunner Armorers. I'm so anxious about entering shops now. How often did it crash? 5 times? 6 times? She's too cute. I love that you can recruit her here and she's in Skyhold. Yeah, right? Hey, Janar.
Welcome to Janar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Janar's, we have everything from leather
Our
to
type of
platinum.
people? You know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
That doesn't really sound like staying out of politics, but hey. Janar, do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
Should we tell him? No, she hasn't been any bother. I think especially regarding his own escapades, Alan would be careful that he's not going to, like, retrieve her.
Oh, good. Well, let me know if she does trouble you any.
You know, she wants to become a mage.
Ah, that girl. I've been telling her for years to give up those foolish notions. Magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her to a lyrium crafter. I'm sorry she bothered you.
Oh. She's very smart. That's the word missing. She's very smart. She's very smart. Shouldn't you let her do what she loves?
She's a smith. The ancestors granted her to us to carry out that
caste
role.
system.
Not pretend to be what no dwarf can. Perhaps I could take your mind off the insult by showing you around the store.
Oof. Ah, come on, let's tell him. You should know, she left for the Circle Tower. I mean, they can't go outside anyway, right? And he seems not very nice.
What? Do you even know what you've done? She's casteless now. She can never marry, never work, and never be a part of this family again.
Why the fuss? I am sure the Circle Tower is full of parental figures just waiting to tell her what is best.
My daughter is dead to me now.
Wow.
Leave my store. You're not welcome here.
Well...
Yes.
I think we did the right thing for Doug now. Especially looking at, well, what becomes of her in Inquisition. Red glowy. Hey, commoner.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn.
What happened to you?
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't
do you
imagine
offer
your
ancestors?
ancestors reside in the stone.
Who are you? What a nice question to ask someone randomly. Hey, who are you?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Safe return. Your son is missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster.
Boy.
He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
I don't think anyone can survive 5 years in the deep roads alone. Yeah, true. We don't know what deep roads are in character. The deep roads?
The Deep Roads are where Darkspawn come from.
Oh.
They descend for miles into the earth, and we must patrol them constantly or be overrun. I lost my husband to them. If I lost my son the same way...
Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by Darkspawn that way.
Well, your son is surely dead by now. Very mean, we won't say that, but probably he's right. We shouldn't abandon him. I'll look for him if you want.
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. That's what I do. Be a hero, slay Darkspawn.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my
Naturally.
prayers.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon
Rude,
as you
but
return.
right. Right, a mother's hope. Come on, look now. Hey, you have a name.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
I already forgot the names and who was who. Your allegiance to this Balin is clear. Why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is.
Whoa.
He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
True, Balin was the rightful son, so the rightful heir, but also people say that he was killed, and the king also doesn't seem to trust him, right? Balin is the youngest son of the dead king. And there are no other sons, right? The other two sons died, were killed, or something like that. I mean, it's been, what, 2 months? You proof of this chaos.
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
Well, I mean, I'm all in for change, but a blight is coming. Orzammer can't be divided.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against Darkspawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you.
Charming. Let me see what you have in store.
I'll I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Yes, the oldest one was found dead and the middle son was blamed and banished to the deep roads. Well. Silver demon head ring. Ooh. Golden earrings. Ally King's flagon. Golden symbol of Andraste. Don't mind if I do. So that I think the things are me. Not that great. Yeah. Brother Burkle. Yeah, I guess we're going to get... Oh boy, the deep roads are quite big. Just want to say, I think we're going to get like many quests. Those are my comments. Hi.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
Oh no, the chantry's even here? Aramount is a council member and very trusted, but conservative. I didn't think dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And
yes,
that
Morrigan.
is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
But if he went to the surface, why was he even allowed to go back to Orzammer, right? I think once you see the sky, you're banned, right? Or am I missing something? That merchant you were just has the remarkable sapphire. That is a gift also. Oh. Yeah, I already have everyone at high approval, just with the things which sound interesting. I just like to try out if there's like a cutscene or something you get. Don't dwarves worship their ancestors or something?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
It was obvious the world wasn't created by... I don't know. I don't get how having the Maker explains how the world was made. How can the Maker just exist and then create the world, but the world can't just exist? You make no sense! That's their religion. You shouldn't interfere. No more chantry.
You speak as if these people have deliberately chosen to reject the Maker, but most of them haven't even heard his name. How can they choose the path of enlightenment if they never learn that the path exists?
Did you also say that to the elves you then slaughtered? Missionary probably is my only explanation. But the interesting thing is that the dwarves, or the council, apparently then approved of him being here again, cause of being on a missionary mission, right? That seems weird to me. You think you can show everyone the way? Presumptuous fool.
Andraste revealed the truth. The Maker took her up to live at his right hand and... No, never mind. It's clear you strayed too far to be brought back with a single conversation.
Quest completed. The chant in the deeps. Oh no, how sad we failed this quest. How will I ever recover from this? Anyway. Thanks so much, Julia. Much appreciated. Gather your party and venture forth. No, I would say we look around first. There's another quest we can take before we continue onwards. Ah, well. What's your opinion of the chantry, Julia? Ooh, we can lockpick this. Let's quick save. I'm kind of worried. Key required. Oh, sad. Commoner, Garen, Baxter, Knuck Wrangler, Ormore? Burmore?
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
these things dangerous?
Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets.
Like, so cute.
Turnip, I say.
Nah, never see any nugs, or send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
They're so cute, I don't want them to be eaten. A lost nug. Oh well. Let's see where we can find a nug. Merchant, general goods merchant. Proving grounds. What are our current quests? I feel like I have no idea what's going on. Speak to the lords of the assembly. Speak to Prince Balin's second in command. Speak to Dallin Forrender. Mother Soap and a lost nug. If you wanted to compare it to American politics, in a way you could say Harrowmont is a Republican and Balin is a Democrat. Well, it doesn't sound like it would be hard to choose. Oh, is that already the nug?
The legend of your mother is true, Morrigan. Does that mean that the legends of her many daughters are as well?
To be honest, I have no idea. I've never met any sister of mine, nor has my mother spoken of any.
Which is also curious, right?
True, yes. If you exist, there could have been others like you.
Long ago, perhaps. Why?
We have legends of witches in Antiva. One that tells of a witch of the wild, traveled far from her home to settle in the Tellery swamps.
And? You thought I might know this woman?
If one legend can be true, why not another? Who knows how many Morrigans are scattered about Thedas, hmm?
It's not something I'd like to contemplate.
Oh, you do not appreciate a little competition from a half-sister or two?
Silence, elf. It is none of your concern.
Ah, well, Morrigan. Come here, nug. Well, that was easy. That seemed way too easy. What? I could just click on it? Oh. Well, I guess first quest completed. There's another one. Did they just show up after we took the quest? How many do we have to find? Didn't he say just one? You found a nug. That's not true. I found two. But you can pick whomever you want to let us sway your choice here.
Deep roads
Yeah.
into the Darkspawn now. Oddly,
Don't worry about that. I'm not easily swayed.
During a blight.
Kind of, Balin's not the nicest guy, even if you investigate a little. Harrowmont is traditional, that is true. I think there are 10 nugs to be found. Okay, we are at 2. 3. I can't count. Damn it. Let's just go to the other part. Yeah, we probably also have to go to the entrance, right? They look so cute. Huh? Am I hearing a nug? Are they all here? Like 5, right? What? Oghren Swords, don't worry, statuette. Where are they? Plot items? Box on Max. 5. I can count correctly. Reassuring. Okay, I guess they're not on the deep roads. If you have brought Leliana here, she thinks Nugs are cute. Nice. I can respect that opinion, because it's correct. Hands down. Let's go to the entrance. She ends up reading them and I'm sure an Inquisition. Just imagine Leliana using Nux instead of Kraus for information.
Might I offer you a bit of advice, my good friend Alistair?
I like my hair the way it is, thank you.
Truly. As you wish. Though my advice is regarding something else completely. It has to do with your recent exertions with your fellow Grey Warden that I overheard.
Ooh.
My... Oh.
It did seem as if you just got going when all grew quiet. You are feeling alright, yes? Perhaps you're tired.
We aren't talking about this, are we? Did I hit my head?
I have some roots from home that you may chew if you need energy. As for volume, perhaps you want to try arching your...
Whoa, whoa. Awkward.
You Fereldens are so
Wow.
finicky. How will you ever learn how to pleasure each other unless you talk about it?
Not listening. La 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 la.
Lovely. Alright, love advice from Zevran. I don't think nugs are going to be outside, right? Let's talk to the guy. Let's see.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I've got a nug for you. Here. I just won.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Do we have to give him more, or
You're
was
the
a
best
nug
wrangler I've
all the
ever
nugs?
seen.
It was all the nug. Alright, deep roads, Dusttown, dropping grounds.
More out there.
Let's start with Dusttown, since we can get deep mushrooms there. Priorities. Since you really seem to know the game pretty well, Alistair and Julia, how long do you think there's left to play? Like, roundabout. Right. Is Dusttown like the bad district?
Which one first?
It is.
We'll get plenty for their time once we cut them off.
Okay, guys, if you want to die, here we go. That was pretty nice. All of them frozen.
I see. As you wish.
Come on, Morrigan. Heal. On this town fuck.
Very well.
Well. I guess we just lowered the number of inhabitants. Well. Happens. Rubble? Yeah. No deep mushrooms. Hey, Rogak. Wanna fight me? That's quick save.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Alan, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that
Depends.
opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
Yeah, is it also assassinating people? I'd have to hear what you were asking.
No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep
Smugglers.
mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwyn. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it.
Come on, let's do
or,
that.
Since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwyn, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
Yeah, sounds fun, right? And no one is coming to harm. 50 is a bit much when you've got no options. 40.
You haggle like a merchant born. Deal. Here's the lyrium, then. You,
That's
probably
fun.
don't want to take it out of the box. I'll be waiting for the next order somewhere out of sight. Say, just around the corner.
Cool. Precious metals. Should we leave? Again? Elimar's Emporium. Don't crash, don't crash.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you
Hey.
wanted to sell.
Rude. This doesn't look like a store.
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in
It's basically Darktown.
trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
I have some spare equipment. What do you give me?
Why don't you take a look?
Ah, see, you sell stuff. Manual bots, remarkable amethyst. Here's a Chanter's rope. Ooh. It might be nice. Nah. Deep mushrooms! 6 of them! Nice. Finally. But also, no injury kit or anything like that. Anyway. I really have to make sure that I'm not going to miss stuff. It feels very easy to miss stuff here. We can talk to that beggar? Oh, we can talk to all the
Whoever
beggars.
you're looking for, it's not me, I swear.
Oh. Assembly directive. Idle dwarf, beggar, beggar, beggar. And these da.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
Are you crippled? Here's 50 silvers. Buy yourself some food.
Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarter, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezhda to fill?
So, how did you get crippled? You can get some information from her.
I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper.
Yikes. What's a Carta?
Well, now I know you're not from here. The Carta's who runs Dust Town. Jarvia's got her boys everywhere. They tell you, and you jump, because they're the only ones with the coin and the steel to get whatever they want.
Tell me about Dust Town.
It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the casteless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere.
It's so quiet
You're
here,
born
no
to wear
music
a
or
branded
anything.
face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
I really don't like the caste system. What do you mean by brand?
Means you don't
That
exist.
here, right?
It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
Yikes. Where's the buddy go to get drunk around here?
If you have that kind of coin, Salroka, you don't want to drink what they've got here. Take yourself up to Tapster's. Long as your face isn't branded, they've got anything you want.
Other stuff floating in the air in Dust Town making me think of Upside Down in Stranger Things. I actually never watched Stranger Things. Still have to do that. I should get going now.
I'll just stay out of your way then.
Spare a bit for the needy?
Suspicious door. Can we
It's
open
not
it?
for me, it's for my child.
This door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means of opening it. On closer inspection, there's a small slot concealed in a fold of stone, just big enough for a finger. And of course we look through. You see nothing but blackness. And you do nothing. Guess we have to find something for that. And the Upside Down, the air is full of tainted dust and spores. Sounds like Underdark fun.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
I like how perfectly clean her clothes look. Why doesn't your son's father help you?
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
Unless you? Caste system is really bad for the population too. They only have 2 cities and they don't trade or exchange anything really at this point, so they are losing workers and soldiers. I mean, besides the point that it sounds really horrible for, well, everyone living there. In general, this very isolationist attitude of the dwarves seems not very helpful for all their problems. What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Charming. That's horrible.
I cannot abandon my baby. The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth.
How
an accident I forced on him?
is that? Yeah. You could persuade her to kill him. Yikes, no. Maybe I could reason with your family? I have high persuasion skill.
You would do that? But why?
God, it's horrible. Orzammer must change with the times.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Let's hope that the Lynn is woe. I also didn't see the tavern so far. I wonder where it is. Beggar. Slum's house. Who's Slum? Let's do a normal save. There's no one here.
And I'm off.
And we just got some ice arrows. What? And a dwarven mace. Random. It seems really random. Eh. This house is where a dwarf commoner would start. Oh, nice. Maybe that's why it's so random. Right, let's go back up again. Very messed up situation. Some of the decisions in Orzammar can be some of the darkest if you really want to be evil. Yeah, I mean, it already seems so hopeless and cruel. And I mean, convincing her to kill her child. Ow. Okay, where's the tavern?